Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here at, oh, that's a reflection. I thought that was a big chunk of crud on my lens. On Saturday, June 10th, 2017 at 18:50 in the afternoon Eastern Time. And I got to drink this fairly quickly because otherwise the whole surface will be swarming with these gnats and little insecty things that have been besetting me all day. Assailing me and besetting me all day. Now the primary topic for today is customer service on eBay with a, how shall we say, to avoid slander, well, and libel, since that's in writing there too, a less than effective fellow on customer service. And then I also had occasion to interact with PayPal, but I couldn't even get the option of finding a human being, or at least I didn't wander into it. I imagine I could have at some point gotten to a human being, but I seem to have cleared up the problem with them before, well, in any case. It all started when I got this email from eBay saying, this lens I'd been looking at, there's only 4 days left, or 2 days left, or however many, for this thing, and don't let somebody else get it, And I've been thinking about this. It's not strictly speaking a zoom lens. It's a fixed focal length lens with 3 fixed focal lengths. It offers you the option of 28 millimeters, 35 millimeters, and 50 millimeters for the Leica M system. And they don't make it anymore. It first came out in 1998, and then they redesigned it a few years later. And I think this is the second version, but I no longer, well, I used to have access to all that material, and I could still find it online, but it just wasn't worth it. Although this would be something that would be very interesting to have, for shifting between focal lengths while you're sort of on the go. If you're taking a lot of, still pictures, which as much as I like video, I also really prefer to take still pictures. Now I'm being chirped at. Who will relieve me of this turbulent priest? Who will rid me of this turbulent priest? Gee, I sure would like you to see your way clear to let this go. Such statements are prone to being misconstrued, as we have recently found out again, as has always been the case throughout history. Let's not go too far afield from the thread here, guys. I went back and I decided, after considering a couple of the various alternatives, that this was, and the seller had an established reputation and so forth and so on, that I'll buy this thing. First of all, it'd be just really nice to have an example of this, but it would also be nice to be able to use it. And so that was just under $3,000. It was like $29.98. And I went to pay for it on PayPal. Well, I paid for something on PayPal here about 4 days ago, and just click on PayPal, off you go, no problem. And that wasn't from Amazon. That was from Oh, that was I ordered some 100-mile-an-hour military grade 100-mile-an-hour tape from this military surplus store up in Maumee, Ohio. Went through just fine, psh, no problem. In fact, it came just yesterday, 2 days ago now, I think. So I didn't anticipate any problem, but no, it's always like, you know, I have to sign in. Well, it liked my password, you know. So often you go and you sign in and they don't like your password, even though it's the same password you use for pretty much everything. But PayPal accepted it, and that lens purchase went through fairly quickly. I didn't have to horse around, but maybe a little over half an hour for that one. Well, so then you need if you're going to have a lens like that, you want to primarily fixed focus, and you want to have a camera to use it on. Plus, you want to have a spare camera. You know, if I took my M240 over to England here in the fall, and let's just say it breaks down, it'd be nice to have a spare. Which I guess means I'm going to have to end up carrying a bigger bag anyway. Well, that's all right. But, okay. Well, the M10 has come out. It came out here about 8 months ago, 10 months ago. But it's still way expensive. Its list price is around $7,000. I'm not going to pay $7,000 for that. The eBay guys are wanting $9,000 or $10,000 for it because, see, they had pre-ordered that directly from Leica, and then they're selling them to get ahead of the curve. That's how they're gaming that system. But the M262 is a similar model that is just a still camera only. It doesn't offer the video function that the M240 does that I'm using right now. And there were a number of them between, say, $3,500. There was one for just under $3,000, but that was from Australia. I don't know if I want my camera taking a plane ride in all the way from Australia. I'm sure the seller was representing it, you know, very adequately. Most Leica guys don't try to pull fast ones on each other, but well, some do, of course. But I think I found one that I think is what I'll be satisfied with, happy with. It was, excuse me, just about $3,900 some dollars, maybe a little less. Okay, so, you know, go to buy, you know, confirm, you know, go to, you know, PayPal to pay, and it's like, oh, sign into PayPal again. Well, PayPal doesn't like me now. I'm doing this from the same browser. You know, I haven't changed computers. I haven't, you know, tried it around, tried to do anything on a phone or anything. It's just, I thought, well, first it might be my credit card. You know, people are saying that that's, you know, an unusual purchase pattern, and that's fine. Turned out they did not think that was at all an unusual purchase pattern, because they've gotten kind of used to me doing some of these things, you know, these big ticket items from time to time. And thank God I can do them too. So that wasn't the case. So, you know, sign into PayPal again. Well, they didn't like me. Sign into PayPal again. Didn't like me. And then they want me to, you know, add a phone number. So I added my mobile phone number because I've been using my landline, you know, but I don't answer my landline anymore because it's all telemarketers, you know. But I still have it on. I don't have it so I hear the ringers. I see the red light on the thing blink. See, it's blinking right now. Did I hear that ring? No, not at all. Turned out that's actually from eBay, but that, you know, more of that anon. So it's so frustrating to even think about. So I had to call PayPal. Well, no, I didn't talk to anybody about PayPal. It was all done on the little automated thing, and they sent me like a text. You know, the third time around, they actually then did accept my mobile number, and they sent me a text number to then retext back, and everything's hunky-dory. Fine. That took the better part of 45 minutes to get through that. That's my Bitdefender update. So then I'm looking at this. Well, then I wanted to go back and then actually pay for the camera on eBay. Even because eBay kind of sent me to PayPal, and then now I'm back at eBay. Well, as far as eBay is concerned, at that point, it doesn't recognize me. It sort of recognizes me, but not quite. You enter your password. Well, I entered my password. No, this is an incorrect password. No, it's not. And so, you get into that loop. So I called customer service, and I think the young fellow's name, and I shouldn't attach any age to it, just the individual's name was Victor, which I did not realize was a common name in India. Even though his call was being routed through a phone center in Utah. No, maybe he's one of the very few Indian Mormons living in Utah. I don't know. But nonetheless, he's working at an eBay call center, and he was trying his best to help. I'm sure he was being very protocol correct. But in effect, he had me go back and sign up for my account all over again. Well, but this time I'm getting a little pissed off. First of all, I could not understand a significant part of, bit of what Victor was saying. He clearly understood English very well. But his articulation of the spoken language was a little bit not. Plus, it was all very fast. He said Joe himself talking very fast right now. I should really try to slow that down a bit. Well, okay, so suffice it to say that after I answered the 3 security questions all over again, he then had a significant stream of me not being able to understand him, and I said, I'm really sorry. I mean, I know you're trying to help me, but if I can't understand you, you can't help me. What I should have done at that point was ask for a supervisor. Now that could have been worse. That could have been better. But I didn't. It's been a while since I've had bad customer service, and this wasn't willfully bad customer service, but it just worked out it was. So I just hung up. I said, "We're done here, dude." And I walked around in the back porch for a while and kind of calmed down. And maybe it's not meant to be that I get this camera. Maybe that's just probably working out for the best, like a lot of things do. So then I went back and, I couldn't find it then I couldn't find it. I thought, oh, well, they think I bought it, and so they've removed it from the list. I said, but I haven't bought it, because they always send you a confirmation. But eventually, sort of like on the, I found it, I was able to buy it, and it went through. But that took the better part from 4:30 until a little after 6:30. That's how much time I spent on this stuff. These aren't new things. These aren't new things that I am setting up. These are things I've had well established for at least since 2013, 4 years. Oh well, there we go. Well, I may as well do this all in one fell whack. I had a fellow whose name is Mr. M, capital M-R, capital D-G-W-1. Kind of going back to my material, he went back to my very first video I did on December 1st, 2012. Left a very nice comment, and now I replied back, and then a few minutes later, he went up, I think the one I did on December 9th, 2012, and left a nice comment. So I'll say thank you, Mr. DGW1, for watching and commenting. He doesn't have any videos on his channel, but he maintains his channel obviously to be able to comment, which is nice. I know there's a lot of people watch me that can't comment because they don't have they don't have YouTube accounts. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Well, we'll see if these cameras come and if they work, and I hope that. Well, I hate to unload on these customer service guys because my son did customer service for tech support, but this guy just was not making the riffle. He was just not cutting the mustard. He just wasn't up to standard. He just was not. And if I'd been really thinking about it, I should have asked for a supervisor. Okay. Beautiful day out. It's up in the low 80s. Beautiful, nice southwest breeze. So I'm going to say bye-bye, YouTubers. One take, huh, guys?